Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Why Sister Wives star Kody Brown's value as a husband has gone down. Kody Brown has always been proud of how attractive his 4 wives find him. He believed he could lure any woman in with his six-pack and blonde curls. Kody, on the other hand, lost value as a husband as he got older and continued to play the victim. The star of Sister Wives is now mostly bad because his 3 ex-wives say how crazy his marriage was. Kody Brown of Sister Wives is concerned that his husband card has been devalued. Kody has had a rough time of it over the past 2 seasons of Sister Wives. He has had to watch 3 women he didn't love walk away from him. And the decision was a blow to his ego. Robyn Brown, however, remained by his side. Since she was the most popular spouse, fans had no expectation of less. On the most recent episode of Sister Wives, the mother of 5 admitted he was hard, you know, and I had to sit there and explain this to him, that, you were a moody butthole. The angsty teenage phase was a total turn-off when it came to the patriarch. However, it appears as though he is finally breaking free of his depression. Kody told the cameras that he has really been hurt by the pain of 3 divorces. It goes through your mind once in a while, hey, do these divorces devalue me to her? I've been ignored. Do you still intend to treat me this way? Kody explained. Once again, Kody is trying to place the blame on his first 3 wives, noting, as they left, they stole some of my confidence and I'm vulnerable and I'm a fool. Kody Brown still sees himself as a victim on Sister Wives. According to Robyn, Kody got into his head that my issues with him were because he didn't have other wives. But this just goes to show that the father of 18 is still blaming everyone else for the family breakdown. The man loves to act as if he were the victim who went through multiple trials and tribulations. Kody frequently appears to have Peter Pan syndrome. It would explain why he was such a good dad when the children were young. Because they thought he was a god, he got along with them better. The jovial man also attracted the attention of his wives. But as time went on, everyone matured except Kody. It's become a running theme that he whines when he feels he has been personally victimized by the family. However, he was the one who made the big life changes. Kody upped and moved the entire family to Arizona. And he couldn't make decisions to build on Coyote Pass. Not to mention, Kody was the one who implemented the strict COVID-19 rules, which segregated his entire family. I think it was more about losing for Kody. The man dislikes having no control and dislikes being told what to do. With 3 wives walking away, most would take that time to really soul search. But not Kody, he's more likely to cry and find fault in others. Robyn Brown might still want Sister Wives polygamy. Kody and Robyn still hold the belief that they are soulmates, despite the fact that he has lost 3 wives. But the word is considered insulting in a polygamous family. Yet it didn't stop the duo from using it with one another. Robyn told cameras, I realized how wrong it was. Therefore, I believe that if you are my soulmate, it is acceptable, but not if you are mine. For Robyn, plural marriage was always the goal, but she added, the splits didn't make him less valuable to me. That's not how I feel at all. And even with all the heartache, Robyn would still try another plural marriage. She stated to viewers last season, I would be interested in living plural marriage again if I had a guarantee that it would be something beneficial and we would have a positive experience. But I would need a guarantee because this experience of the family falling apart has been so traumatic. Kody is not interested in finding a new wife at this point. He bluntly stated, polygamy kills emotional intimacy. It makes everybody defensive, and I really want an emotionally vulnerable, intimate relationship with a woman, and you're not going to get that in polygamy. Sister Wives, Janelle Brown suffers a major setback after shifting to North Carolina. Janelle Brown decided to move from Flagstaff to North Carolina to start a new life. She shifted in with her daughter, Maddie, and her husband, Caleb. She is working toward her goal of starting her own farm business there. On the other hand, the diva recently made it clear on Instagram that she had suffered a significant setback. Janelle and other Brown family members recently sold the Coyote Pass property. Janelle wed Kody when she was just a young girl. She never found happiness in her marriage, and her life changed dramatically after that. Despite this, she has 6 beautiful children from her marriage and is happy with her life. Janelle put pressure on him to sell the property because she was considering ending all ties with him following the divorce. She got a piece of the plot, and she's now focusing on her job and the farm business. However, overcoming the most recent setback is difficult. So, what took place with Janelle? Sister wives, Janelle faced a major setback in building her dream home. After selling her Flagstaff home and the Coyote Pass property, Janelle decided to build her own house in North Carolina. However, she recently experienced a significant setback. She announced that her North Carolina land would be staked in an Instagram post. Before building a house, one of the first steps is staking. In contrast, she intended to construct a garden area within her Tata Farms. On the other hand, there were a few issues with the coastal North Carolina permit. As a result, the big garden is now heading to the backyard. Sister wives, a video of Janelle Brown's North Carolina struggles was shared. Janelle is very active on social media and frequently posts personal stories there. The Sister Wives actress recently stated in a video that she had been attempting to obtain her driver's license. However, the road has not been smooth. She is facing one unexpected delay after another. She referred to the failures as adventures. The Sister Wives actress also said that she is now settled in North Carolina and is excited to get her driver's license. Initially, she procrastinated on getting the license, but now she has to do it. Sadly, there are a number of issues with her desire for a permit. On Thursday, she attempted to obtain the license but was unable to due to a missing document. Janelle went on to say that she will go back to the Department of Motor Vehicles this week to get her license. Fans are happy to see that the diva is making an effort to pass every hurdle. She is not going to give up. She also made a brief mention of the new Real ID requirements. She is doing her best to settle down in the area, and the minimum requirement is an ID card in the form of a driving license. She and her husband, Kody, as well as the Brown plural family, used to live in Arizona. At that time, she did not have a driving license. However, after shifting to North Carolina, she thought getting one would be the best decision. She runs multiple physical and online businesses, so getting a driver's license will undoubtedly be of great assistance to her and give her more freedom. Following the conclusion of Sister Wives Season 19, what happened to Janelle Brown? In 2025, Janelle Brown's life looks very different from when Sister Wives Season 19 was being shot. She was in her 30s when she married Kody Brown and joined his polygamous household, sharing him with his 2 other wives, Meri and Christine Brown. Janelle believed she could have a happy future as part of this unique family. 6 children were born to Janelle and Kody over the next 30 years. She demonstrated that she is Kody's faithful wife and excellent matriarch by carrying out his instructions to the best of her abilities. After Kody got married to Robin Brown, his 4th wife, Janelle started to distance herself from him. She had the impression that her husband did not spend enough quality time with their children. Janelle and Kody eventually clashed over a variety of issues as a result of her growing dissatisfaction. She refused to ask their sons, Garrison and Gabe Brown, to leave the house while the COVID-19 pandemic was going on, even when Kody asked her to do so. Janelle gained the confidence to speak her mind over time after learning from Christine's breakup with Kody. In late 2022, Janelle finally ended her spiritual marriage to Kody. Janelle will receive a share of the Coyote Pass sale as the drama reached its zenith. Janelle and Meri joined forces and threatened legal action against Kody. Soon after, fans of Sister Wives learned that Kody had given Meri and Janelle a piece of the land. Kody, Robin, Janelle, and Meri sold Coyote Pass for $1.5 million in April, making a $680,000 profit on their initial investment. The reports also suggested that Janelle received around $375,000, which is likely more than double the amount she originally invested back in 2018. North Carolina is now Janelle's new home. Before they split up in 2022, Kody had been absent from Janelle's life for a considerable amount of time. Janelle recalled that she refused his affection on a heated birthday date. After the breakup, Janelle focused solely on herself. She began by breaking all ties with Kody and moving from Flagstaff, Arizona, to Chocowinity, North Carolina. She paid $289,000 for agricultural land in North Carolina called Tata Farms, according to reports. This decision brought Janelle closer to her daughter, Maddie Brush, who lives close with her husband, Caleb Brush, and their 4 children. Janelle shared sweet photos of her daughter Savannah and son Paydon while she was running errands with them in Raleigh, North Carolina, in December 2024. In the caption, she revealed that Paydon had also moved to North Carolina and found an apartment. Janelle now also wants Christine to buy a second property in North Carolina so they can all be closer. Janelle's move to North Carolina is confirmed, as she is now working to obtain an identification card in the state. Despite a setback at the DMV, she is eager to settle down in the Old North State. Janelle began constructing her new residence. With Kody and the other sister wives, Janelle put a significant amount of money into purchasing Coyote Pass, a 14-acre piece of land. She had initially intended to establish a family there, but after she split from Kody, complications arose, resulting in drama surrounding the property. Janelle attempted to persuade Kody to sell the house and give her a share of the profits for months. Meanwhile, Kody focused on maximizing profits with Robin, his remaining wife, and didn't prioritize ensuring that Janelle and Meri received a fair return on their investments. After her marriage to Kody ended, Janelle is excited to begin the next phase of her life. She is beginning to break away from her polygamous past, even though she still sees herself as Christine's sister wife. In contrast to Christine, Janelle is not preoccupied with rekindling her love life. She is eager to make the most of her single life and embrace it. Janelle has begun construction on her new home in North Carolina, which is conveniently situated close to the house where her daughter lives. "My home is slowly coming to fruition," Janelle said in a video of the land where her house will be built. Janelle informed her fans that the house has been staked and that she plans to move in before the holidays. "My home will have a big covered front and back porch," she added. "Bring on the evenings and a porch swing, complete with bug screens in the summer." Janelle's new life in North Carolina and her new accomplishment are celebrated by Sister Wives fans. She moved from Arizona to North Carolina, started 2 new businesses, and lost a lot of weight. In addition, she has embarked on a journey to detox from any negativity that may hinder her from reaching her full potential. Janelle has consistently made progress toward her detoxification objectives since the beginning of 2025. Janelle is still struggling with the immense grief she has experienced since the death of her adult son, Garrison Brown, despite all of these positive changes in her life. Janelle recently posted unpublished Instagram photos of her son with a touching tribute to him. She wrote, "In the millions of photos I have, you seem so alive. I occasionally forget that I won't see you again, but then I remember." Janelle promised to see her son again one day, despite describing grief as a strange emotion. The Sister Wives cast member is carrying her son's memory in her heart and moving forward despite her loss. Kody Brown used to be the proud patriarch of one of the most famous polygamist families on reality TV. As the star of TLC's Sister Wives, he painted a picture of himself as the ultimate husband, charismatic, attractive, spiritual, and confident enough to lead 4 women through the complicated terrain of plural marriage. He believed that his long blonde curls, lean build, and gregarious personality made him irresistible. In earlier seasons, Kody often talked about his manly energy and how being the husband of 4 women was not only manageable but something that made him feel empowered. But in recent years, especially over the past 2 seasons of Sister Wives, we've seen that illusion completely unravel. Kody's value as a husband has plummeted, not just because 3 of his wives left him, but because of how he handled their exits and the deep dysfunction that followed. This fall from grace isn't just due to time and aging. It's about ego, control, blame-shifting, emotional immaturity, and an inability to evolve. The Kody Brown we see now is no longer the leader of a large family. He's a man clinging to a fractured vision of himself and his family, one that no longer serves anyone, including himself. Let's explore why Kody Brown's value as a husband has taken such a nosedive, and why it may never recover. 1. The collapse of the Brown family structure. The Brown family's foundation began to crumble long before Christine officially left in 2021. Viewers started noticing fractures between the wives, especially as the family moved from Las Vegas to Flagstaff, Arizona. Kody uprooted the entire clan based on what he described as spiritual guidance, but in reality, the move brought nothing but logistical